Hi, my name's Karl. I'm the skipper of the Isobella M. As you can see behind me, this is the restaurant and the cafe on the harbour. We'll have a bit of a walk round and I'll try and point out a few things around the harbour that you maybe not quite sure of what they do, or I'll try and explain along the way. Well, as you can see at the moment, the tide's out. So you can see a lot of the boats are sat in the mud. In the middle there, they're the yacht pontoons, which are accessible any state of tide. For the yachts and the small craft, they can just walk to their berths. Along the other side, with all the blue doors that you can see with the numbers on, they're all the fishermen's warehouses, where they'll mend their gear, store gear, etc. The pier in the middle there, you can see with all the pots on, it's called the chicken run. A few people store their pots in the winter on there. As you can see, there's still a few more pots to go in as the season progresses. This is another one of the cranes on the harbour. This is more used for maintenance, so we can lift engines out of our boats with it. In the summer they lift quite a few of the small yachts in. As you can see with the weather the way it is this week, well, none of us are at sea, to be fair, so a lot of maintenance jobs get done, one thing or another. New gear gets made. As you can see on a few of these boats now, they've got new gear ready to go in the water. So now we're down on the fish quay where our catch is landed behind us. These are the companies that have the tanks that keep our catch alive, ready for selling on to different places they sell them to. And there's a few of the berths here, and further down we'll have a look shortly, and there's a few cranes that we land with our catch and stuff. So as you can see down the other side of the harbour, you might have noticed when walking around the harbour, we have a blue crane or a blue hoist which lifts our boats out for maintenance. So quite a few times if you're walking around the harbour you might see boats out for maintenance. It's usually cleaning the bottoms off and repainting them with an anti-fouling, or there might be certain major jobs getting done. You might even see them with propellers off or one thing or another. But this is one of the cranes that we use for landing. This is one of the bigger ones that can lift a bit more weight, and there's also the yellow one that's a little bit smaller. But it's all for landing the catch onto the quay, ready for it going to the different companies that the different boats land to. The other thing a few of you might not know is the walkway that is above the harbour fish quay is accessible to the public for you to view. There's a lobster hatchery up here that you can look through the window and have a look at. Any questions they would gladly answer for you. It's just that the general working fish quay is close to the public. It's mainly because there's forklifts going about, there's a lot going on. It's not really for the public, but the viewing area above, more than welcome to come down and have a look and just see what goes on. If you see the boats coming in, they're going to be landing the catch, so try and have a walk down and stand on top of the viewing platform and see what we all do. If you ever have any questions and you are actually walking around the harbour, just stop, talk to one of the skippers. They'll be glad to talk to you. They'll be glad to, if any questions you want to ask them, I'm sure they would try their best to answer whatever questions you would have about it.